Hey everyone, Kensurfs here. We're in the shave den and it's time for another shave. Well, I'm pretty much going to be closing out the recent run on cartridge shaves. I have one more item to demonstrate today, and then I'm going to be going back to DEs and actually electric, because I've just received from Freebird the electric razor, the 5-head electric razor, and I'm going to be doing some work on the goatee with that. I'm looking forward to trying that out. That's at my P.O. box. I've got to go get it. But what I have here is I've got a package that already arrived, and it's from Super Safety Razor Company. Now, you've probably seen these guys on eBay, or they have a direct website. And they're not the exclusive providers, but they're a provider of Taconic razor handles and Parker. So let's open this up here. Let's see what I got in the package. Set that aside. All right. Super Safety razors. There we go. And they cover a lot of cool products. So what I ended up getting is, if you watched a shave, I think 2 shaves ago, I was using the vintage Gillette Trac II razor. And some people commented and they said, hey man, I use Trac II blades all the time, but I use the Taconic handle for that. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've used a Taconic handle before. So I ended up going to Super Safety Razors, and by the way, I get a lot of my Parker products from Super Safety Razors. Here's the Parker variant. I do a lot of my Parker products come directly from Super Safety Razor Company, because Parker does not sell direct. They only sell to vendors. So as well, I don't know if Taconic Shave sells direct, but they do sell through the folks at Super Safety Razors. So let's see here. You're seeing it for the first time. Nice, nice. Got some knurling. It is a heavy handle, a very heavy handle. And all their razors come with, well, I get free 10 blades. They sent me free Personna. These are Personna. They've got the lube strip on there. These are Personna blades, and man, this heavy handle is really nice. You got some rubber rings there. You've got the knurling at the pinch point. You've got chrome plated steel. So it's got a really nice weight to it. And the Atra razor is pretty much plastic, so these things are pretty indestructible. And I have been wanting to try one of these, so let us give it a try. I'm gonna make sure I'm loading this right. Strips on the top, right? We just kind of slide that razor right into there. There we go. And we are ready to rock with that. Well, I am gonna be staying vintage in this shave, because the Trac II came out, what was it, 71, the Trac II hand or blade. So I'm gonna be going with some Old Spice from Shulton, the original. So it's still gonna smell like the 70s in here. And you can always tell the originals because they have the gray cap. If you look at Old Spice now, they have, and this is Shulton, they have the red cap. So we're gonna be using the Old Spice in today's shave. Here, look at that. There we go with those. All right. I'm also going to be using an Ever-Ready brush. This is one I restored. This is a C40, I believe. I've got a lot of pachinko balls inside the handle. This is a very heavy handle. If you check my videos and you want to see the restoration of this, I think it's a 2-part, but you could just say brush restoration, Kensurfs brush restoration. And I've epoxied this in, and this is real good. Now, I am going to be using, when I did the Trac II shave, I had the Burley Scuttle with the Edwin Jagger soap. So I'm gonna use that again in this shave. So I'm not gonna be soaking this in the Crystal Skull. I got the water in there, see? Oh, there we go. We'll let that soak in there. So we've got pretty much ready to go. Splash that water on me. Let me clear off this table, or this bench here, or sink here. I'll get there. And we'll get this shave started. Yeah, I don't think I showed you the full of the box. There we go. And they make these handles for the Atra, the Sensor XL, all of the all of the, I've probably for the Hc&cs too. I haven't looked for the Hc&c handle or the Hc&c blades, but they do make them for the Gillettes, that's for sure. It's just a nice weight to it. All right, we'll wet the face. Some of that water out of there. Kind of cool using the scuttle. And that Edwin Jagger soap is really good. And that's a good fit. Fits right in here. There we go. Starting to lather. Well, got Monday over with. Hope you guys are having a good week. As I said, I've got to go get that electric razor, the Freebird, and do a little trimming of this goatee, if not completely removing it. The only thing is I'm pretty sure I still have a package on its way, if the order went through correctly, for the Manscaper, I think it is. And it's a manual razor for maintaining a beard or goatee, making it look like the Don Johnson look. All right, here we go. On the pinch point, these are Personna blades. You get 10 blades with the razor. And there is that slime. That's what's coming off of that lube strip. I've used Personna blades in the past. In fact, my father-in-law, that's his Trac II was a go-to for him. And he would order the Personna blades off Amazon. And he swore by them. But now I got him an Edwin Jagger Mach 3 handle in green. And now he's a Mach 3 user, and he buys the Gillette Mach 3 blades. That's a very smooth shave. The handle is very grippy. It's a nice weight to it too. Very nice weight. I do like that pinch point. I like this, you can kind of hang on to it there too. There we go. And really, if you're using a cartridge, a one pass will do you. But I like to hang out with you here, and I like to do 2 passes. And that soap is super slick. Oh, super slick. Super safety razors and super slick soap. All right. You can see, look at that. Very slick soap. Pretty sure that's all coming off of the that lube strip. It's not picking up much left because that first pass took care of almost everything. And if you're wondering, I do keep a bowl of water in there. I don't want it going down the sink. Oh yeah, you can maneuver this real well. Okay, folks at Taconic Shave. Way to go. No more feedback. A very smooth shave. All right, let me rinse this off here. see I get a little bit of clogging in there, but you get a good rinse off that pretty good. We should have no issue. Man, I don't know if that's the soap or that lube strip, but my face is definitely softened. Now I'm ready for the electric. I just got to go pick that up tomorrow or today, and then I'll have it ready in a couple of days from now. We'll do the shave. All right, the vintage stuff. Whoops. If you can still find it out there, and you're a collector, obviously I'm a collector, and it's kind of a collection and a showroom at this, or a studio at the same time. All right, I'll pour some of that in here. Ooh, whoa, there we go. Not too much. Oh my. Whew. That is a good burn. Oh man. Whew. Good burn. Man, made my eyes water. Now it smells like 1971. We're gonna put this right back on the vintage shelf over here. Go. All right, we're in business. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your subscriptions. Hey, I have an affiliate link with these guys, Super Safety Razors. So if you use the link, it lets them know, hey, you kind of saw them on the Kensurfs channel. And, you know, that way, oh, and then through the commercials that you see on here, you know, I get, I don't know what it is, a nickel a view or something. I can make $200 a month if I'm lucky. But that helps me buy more items to try out. I went and got this Taconic thing right away because you asked for it. And sometimes I'm trying out soaps. In fact, I've got a gentleman who is selling shaving bowls, and I've got one of those shaving bowls on the way. And there's another gentleman doing artisan soaps. I've got artisan soap on the way. So it just lets me, you know, make some purchases for some items that we can try in the shave down here and come share with you. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I do look forward to seeing you all very, very soon. Thank you for your subscriptions. And if you click that link, just take a look at their site. They got some awesome Parker razors. They have a travel razor. It's like this big, and it looks awesome. I'm pondering getting one of those. So yeah, the link's in the description of this video. You click it, you're gonna get right to it. They'll know that you saw it, you saw this preview on this channel. So thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.